Christmas time is in the air again because Mariah says so. We're listening to that today, and Christmas time is in the air again is a song by American singer-songwriter Mariah Carey from her second Christmas album and 13th studio album, Mariah Christmas to You, in 2010. It was written and produced by Carey in collaboration with Broadway composer Mark Shaman. Shaman? Let me know. Lyrically, it's about finding love during the Christmas season. The track garnered positive reviews from critics, with one describing it as an outstanding performance, and the only song on the album that could compare to one of Carey's previous Christmas singles, All I Want for Christmas Is You. It was released as a promotional single in December 2012. An accompanying lyric video was released, and Carey has performed Christmas Time is in the Air again live on NBC's Christmas in Rockefeller Center event during December 2014 Beacon Theatre residency called All I Want for Christmas Is You, A Night of Joy and Festivity. You can learn more about the background and composition of this particular track from the Wikipedia page that I'm reading from right now. I think it would be fitting for us to go over and have a look at it. Let's just have a quick look at some of the details really quick. Released on December 2, 2012. Recorded at Henson Studios. Go and read through that on the Wikipedia. The genre is Christmas, which I think is fantastic. And it came out on Island Def Jam. It was just Mariah Carey and Mark Shaman. So no mad list of producers, just two solid people getting together, to write something beautiful. Now, let's go and check it out. I'll see you open the mix window. Well, here we are. We have this beautiful, nice, colourful 18-track session here. I've had a just quick look through, and I think this is one of the most beautiful recordings I've laid eyes on, and such a simple, just so simple in its construction, but so well executed. For how many people are playing on this track, the mic count, the session count, the track count is so bare bones. It's truly beautiful. Let's take you through those little parts and have a listen to things like these chimes. Check these out. Gorgeous, gorgeous. This is probably an overdub, one of the very few in this entire thing. Everything else was recorded live. More chimes, and they're just magical. Put that as your ringtone. You'll never hear it, and you'll never answer because you want to hear it again. Now, you're going to see a lot of mix channels here, mix percussion 1 and 2, right? Now, the reason for that is because all this stuff was recorded at the same time, and, if not, recorded separately and then mixed down to these few tracks here. But there are some individual microphones that go around the room to create this whole thing, and then there's a full mix of some of these things. But let's check out the perk 1. You can hear that in the background, right? And that's because they were recorded in the same room as an orchestra, because they're part of the orchestra. Yeah, but that mic's over on the drums, over on the percussion. See what I'm saying? And if you've got your headphones on, you'll hear the stereo separation there. So if I put those together, we'll hopefully hear something cool. Let's move over to the next hit. So it's got just the right amount of stereo separation there on that. Now, the instrumentation here is going to be quite simplistic, so I'm not going to focus too much on it. We'll get down to those vocals really soon for you. What's the overhead here? Okay, so this just looks like it's over the top of the snare that's swishing away here. Yeah, you can hear that. I'll move along a little. You can hear that hit. I'm just going to go put that snare in so you can hear it. There's a really light cymbal hit there. Should I go hunting for it, or should we just try and find it ourselves later? Maybe it's in the percussion section. Let's have to see if we can hear it. No, that's not there. That's okay. Sorry, we're looking at overhead. You really have to turn that up if you want to hear that, so I'll move to a louder part. Oh, here you can hear a cymbal. Okay, and that's right over to the left. Go back to this snare channel. You can still hear that in there as well. Interesting. Okay, we'll just move along to the sleigh bells because nothing too exciting is happening there. These sleigh bells are going to be great, though. The sound of Christmas. And then a little more towards the end here. Some light triangle hits. Really light. Listen. So light you can barely hear those. I mean, really, should I bother showing you these? You can hear that all in the background because, again, stuff gets recorded together. And this may be an overdub just with some loud headphones, but throw a mic on a guy for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits on a triangle. Take your cash and get out of there. Let's have a quick listen to those few things put together really quickly. Now, this is all of those channels together, right? So there's some chimes and a triangle. Then as we move up, man, you can hear all that in the background there. It's kind of like that Disney stuff. Well, the dude was a Broadway composer, so that would make sense. Move into the acoustic bass. That's what that says, AC bass. Let's hear it. Oh. There's no mistaking that sound. Even the rattle sounds good. Wow. Did you hear that little bend? That was beautiful. That bend. Bow. You ready? Here. Oh, that stuff satisfies the hell out of me. Listen to the sustain on that. I'm going to stick with this for a second. Because we're moving into some interesting territory. Volume, dynamics. Right. Now, in that little section, you can hear a little bit of stuff happening in the background. Now, it's hard for me to tell whether or not that's him recorded in a booth, with cans on and the rest of the stuff happening on the outside, or in an overdub situation where you can just hear a little bit of bleed. Either way. I'm What a monster player. Orchestras are a different cut, man. They're the best players. Guitar time. Getting those hollow body vibes. How can guitar sound so Christmassy? Isn't that gorgeous? See, it just wouldn't sound the same if we like cranked the top end, right? It's just not right. It needs to be a little muddy. Not muddy, but it needs to be a little duller. Let's move up a little bit. Add that bass. My goodness. There's some super duper good flavors going on in there. I really, really like that. If you want to hear that, go and check out the version, the original one, which is going to be in the comments. So just check that link out. Let's enjoy a bit of piano from here. Let's go right from the very start. Oh. Don't you just feel like you're starting like a Disney movie just started? You know what I mean? You're like, here it comes, guys. It's time to watch Snow White or something, Truly classic. Christmas time, you know what I mean? Beautiful. Even the piano is a little sort of on the dull side. None of this party piano stuff. We're talking like just a good round but full sound. Wow. Oh man, it's giving me the chills. It's an entire this is not what pop music is. You know what I mean? Especially in 2010, this is a very classic style of piano playing that is its own thing. It's I really like it. This stuff here doesn't happen enough. I know it's very golden era Hollywood. Again, Disney, Snow White, that sort of thing, but totally underused. You don't hear enough of this modest piano stuff that really focuses on the song and the story, and of course the singer. And even if it weren't Mariah singing it, it would still be a banger. And one day in the future, maybe in 50 years, someone will be singing this song, and we will remember how good Mariah really was, because she wrote this thing, man. It's amazing. Continue. Wow. Oh, little skip. Boom, listen. Oh. Flavor all over this thing, man. Oh. Dude. And I know this was in the 2010s. Well, it was in 2010, but I still feel like this is like the last thing that I heard, the newest thing that I heard that actually had any bloody emotion in it, because that's what's... I mean, I don't want to sound like one of those old fellows, but that's what's bloody missing from music these days. There's no emotion. That's the problem. It's all about bloody taking drugs and having sex and all that stuff. But you know what I mean? This has got some real... There's feeling in there. It makes me, a cold-hearted idiot, feel things. Mix, keys, harp. This is all left channel mostly. From the orchestra. But a mix of keys and harp, apparently. Okay, so we're talking actual harp. Let's move along. And it's hard panned left in a stereo channel, so you know it's meant to be there. Okay, a lot of moves. And you can hear the orchestra in the background. Okay, listen out for that harp again. Or the other way. That was a pluck, a strum. We all know if harps are good for one thing, it's doing that. There's a harpist on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, called Emily Harpist, and she plays and she does really cool, innovative things with it that people normally wouldn't think of to do with harp. Check her out. Beautiful. Okay, so obviously very left heavy on that one. This is called mix brass. So I imagine it would probably be a stereo mix of the brass from the orchestra. And it is. Just the dynamics. I love hearing bleed of things that are in the air, because it feels, it's the magic. That's all. Bleed is magic. You don't want to be isolating everything all the time. Bleed brings everything together. It's the glue. And if your violins sound that good through the mics for the trumpets... And I'm noticing a bit of a trend here in that warm, Christmassy style. There's not lots of sharp top-end definition or anything going on here. It's all very warm in the literal I mean, in the... it's not literal, is it? Just listen to how it feels. When I say that, I mean there's none of this. You know what I mean? It's still very... not that. It's very subdued. That does sound like an old movie, though. It's very subdued on the top end. I'm going to move through to this mixed reverb here. Now, this should just be everything, but with just reverb, right? Now, I think that warmth... Sorry, I'm going off track here. That warmth really contributes to the overall Christmassy feel of that. And then, obviously, Mariah's going to come soaring through to fill that gap. Well, here's a little bit of reverb that does it for you. It has some of this. Oh, man. If that doesn't melt you, what does? There's so much man could take. Now, this is just a reverb, right? So I should probably save that till later, but it's there anyway, so we're going to check it out. But we'll go to this mixed room here, and that should be some room mics maybe, and then we'll move to some strings. And even though that's dry strings, right? That still is just so rich. Wow. So this is the whole room. This is not just the individual parts. Obviously, we've heard the brass and that keys harp thing. It's so interesting to hear, though, when I add in this brass, right? Ready? Just gives a little bit of a boost at the front. Wow. A huge lift. It's so rarely am I afforded the opportunity to look at truly orchestral like arrangements. So this is something that's completely new to me, rather than just, hey, that's what the kick sounds like, that's what the snare sounds like, that's what the toms sound like. This is so organic comparatively to standard pop, I would say. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you know, I'm just a man experiencing. Let's blend over to that strings. Wow. That's even more direct. Because it's just the strings. Wow. Isn't that gorgeous? I just hear a click? I did. Listen, if you got your headphones on. Right ear. Get ready. Hear that? It sounds like someone pulls a Velcro off something. I've got something undiagnosed, I swear. Like, there it is. I found it. There's my detective moment. Ha You can see it. You see this little bit? In the bottom part of that selected area? This little bit here is it. That's the bit. Let's zoom in on it. Zoom in on it. Zoom in on it. Well, it doesn't show up there, does it? But that's it. That's it. Watch it go past it. Anyway, who's ever going to notice that? Just me now. And now you, because I've forced it upon you. Ruined everything. I think I just hit another one. Yeah, I did. Man, what's wrong with me? Why can't I just leave this alone? Garrett, did you hear that? Like there. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Another one. It's probably just my headphones popping. You probably can't hear it at all. It's beautiful. Let's slowly bring in these woodwinds. Oh. Hang on, they're gone. Listen to that! Oh man! Listen to those woodwinds! Here they come. They just put you in a forest, don't they? Like a little animated deer runs up to you. Oh, birds. You know what I mean? Oh, man. Wow. The flutter. One more time on that. My goodness. Gorgeous. Oh, one more. That's wild. Beautiful. And then we have an orchestral mix of everything together. But we'll hear this out. Wow. This orchestral mix for everything I won't give you too much of that because you will have to go and listen to the song, right? But when it all comes together, is that not the most beautiful thing you've ever heard? Add this piano. I'm so getting sued by these people. All right, enough of that. We need to go and have a look at Mariah Carey's vocals on this track because they are something else. Gorgeous. Just a look. Is it a one-taker? Maybe. If not, I'll find out because I'll look way too deep. Let's get over there and have a look. But firstly, thank you so much for coming and supporting Mariah July, or what is it? Mariah Carey. Christmas in July with Mariah Carey. Man, I look tired because I am. That's a different story. Check this out. The original version's in the comments. You can see the original video clip or lyric video or whatever on Mariah's official channel, or the closest I can get to official. Don't forget the Midnight Mixes series, which you are watching. The vocal editions coming out on Fridays, shortened versions of your favourite episodes, so you can get to the vocals faster. Thank you very much for supporting me. Thank you very much for supporting those. Drop a comment down. What else do you know about this track? Not just the Wikipedia stuff. Want to know details. Who's the flautist? I want to know who the guy playing the timpani is. Give me everything. Thanks for checking this out. Let's pop over there. I just want to hear them. Mariah Carey. I don't think you're scary. I'm not going to say the rhyme.
Christmas time is in the air again.
Listen to the air.
Christmas chimes reminding me of when.
Now, you see what's going on in this EQ? This is what I was talking about. This is where it's all coming back now. It's missing from everything else because Mariah sings over it and soars through it like wood cutting. She cuts through this mix with this part of her voice.
Christmas chimes reminding me of when we felt like the snow, so deep and low. High above us the evergreens sparkle with light and fill the breeze as we made future Christmas memories.
Wow.
Christmas shoppers glance at us and smile, 'cause the mistletoe is occupied, and the dream is to share this Christmas cheer with you, oh yeah.
What's going on there? Can you guys hear that? It's like a doubling up effect. Now, I've got questions, and you guys, I'm sure, have answers. Could this possibly be from a live performance? Could we be hearing a little bit of like artifacting from like feet fold back or anything like that? Because you can hear the orchestra in the background. It's either some headphones that are up really loud or she's there, or both.
Mistletoe is occupied.
What's that?
And the dream.
That and the dream.
And the dream is to share.
It's like she's overdubbed it, and it's really, really, really close.
And the dream is to share this Christmas cheer.
There was another one earlier, though.
And smile, 'cause the miss.
Maybe that.
'Cause the
And then it goes away.
mistletoe is occupied, and the dream is to share this Christmas cheer with you, oh yeah.
That when you were here.
With you, oh yeah. And not wait till the moment when Christmas time is in the air Me and Mr. Grant simply.
Is she rolling straight into that, or is it a cut?
Me and Mr. Grant simply can't resist warming up when he looks away.
Okay, so let's count that breath, right? And then the last breath we hear, which is here.
Again, me and Mr. Grant simply can't resist warming up when he looks away.
That's about, 10, 12 seconds of consistent airflow between that point and that point, if that's a one take. Try that at home. See how you go and see if you can get it to sound anywhere near close to that good.
Even old Scrooge makes a Christmas wish for a honey to hold Christmas Day.
Okay, what's going on here?
And to feel love.
Okay, we've got a
Christmas Day. And to
now the reason I know that is that's a cut there is because she goes from to like without a breath.
And to feel love like us always.
To change, Mariah's capable of a lot, but that's impossible. So I mean, Mariah deserves the credit she gets, but that's inhuman.
And to feel love like.
You can see the crossfade too. So I mean, like.
And to feel love like us always.
When I say you can see the crossfade, I don't mean like, I've thought so much of this, I know what I'm doing. Audio normally doesn't do those kind of points like perfectly like that on the end of whispers.
And to
especially on the end of something so short.
And to feel love like us always.
And if she had have screamed into the microphone that was dialed in for whispers like this, and then gone, into it, it's not like she does that, then it would have just completely freaked out. So they would have readjusted it. She would have moved back. Okay, moving along.
And the dream is to share this Christmas cheer with you all throughout the year, and not wait till the moment when Christmas time.
That, though, to go from loud to soft is amazing, but also you've got the benefit of going, Christmas, you know what I mean? So you can keep some consistency there. Listen to this.
When Christmas time.
So she can be Christmas time. One more.
When Christmas time is in the air.
That's what I'm saying.
Christmas time is everywhere. Christmas time is in the air again and again.
Oh, I don't know about you, but I am thoroughly satisfied with that. What a brilliant track, what a brilliant recording, what a brilliant song, great writing, great arrangement, great everything about it is fantastic. Thank you again so much for checking this episode out. Well, Christmas in July is coming to an end, so maybe we can save a few for next year. But until then, watch these ones. Actually, we're only halfway through. We might have another one. We might, Either way, keep your eye on this space. Enjoy some Mariah. Enjoy some of the other episodes that are coming out. And look, I'll talk to you later. I'm too excited. I'll see you soon. Have a great time.